I'm a video engineer by trade. I ran the TV department for a thoroughbred racetrack, so I made a really good living. I wasn't a lazy person. I worked hard and had, by the world standards, I was successful. I used drugs and alcohol recreationally for probably 10 years, but I started smoking crack when I was about 32. And within 2 years, I lost everything. My house, my car, my family, my job, and was fixing to die.
When I was 27, my mother got killed, and my father went to prison for killing her. I was looking for numbness, and it just helped to be drunk. It helped to be outside myself. I was drunk all the time. And I didn't care about anything other than my kids, but you couldn't tell it because I was just really pitiful. I weighed 89 pounds when I first came to Nashville.
For over 50 years, the Nashville Rescue Mission has touched countless lives like Carla and Billy. Hi, I'm Mandisa, and it's my privilege to tell you about the ministry of the Nashville Rescue Mission. With the support and generosity of the people of Middle Tennessee, the mission is able to serve over 500,000 meals and provide over 200,000 nights of lodging to those in our community with the most desperate needs.
They treated you with respect and kind. Very, very kind people here, man. You speak from the heart like Jesus Christ, you welcome me in here.
You can't help somebody if they don't want it. And it's here. All they got to do is ask for it. All the help that a person could want, a man could want, is here. And all they have to do is ask for it.
I got myself in a problem, not completely of my doing, but it's a situation I'm in. At least I got a place to sleep, shower, get something to eat until I get my stuff back together and get into another place. So it's worked out very well. I'm very grateful.
The Nashville Rescue Mission meets the needs of men in our area at the main facility in downtown Nashville, while the needs of women and children are addressed at the Family Life and Hope Center on 8th Avenue North.
I was just on a slow road to nowhere. Just so down. My family was down, and now it's just, I look to God and talk to Him every day.
Through my counseling and my different people that I've been able to talk to, I've learned a lot about God. I've been able to find myself. And I've been able to deal with a lot of things bad things that's happened to me before in the past where I couldn't deal with it before.
You feel not worthy of even living, much less even caring about yourself or anyone else. It taught me self-respect. And by that, I had respect for myself, and I could feel like I could be a part of society again.
The love is the major key that really, when I came here, that really kept me, because that made a difference in my life.
Most of the needy who arrive at the Nashville Rescue Mission aren't looking for a handout. They're looking for a lasting change that will put their life back together.
When I showed up at the rescue mission, I was looking for a way to be happy and not be high. I knew I was going to die if I continued using.
In a time when I should have been on my knees praying, I was at the corner getting me a six-pack. The substance abuse was all something we make up ourselves in our minds that is going to help us or fix us, when it can't. Nothing can, other than, God's glory shining down on us.
The most significant need in a person's life can only be found in a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Therefore, the mission offers a 6-month recovery program to help individuals get back on their feet.
I honestly didn't even know if God was real when I got here. And I was here probably about 2 weeks, and I just cried out to Him, and He answered me.
All the things that I had learned, I've been in church ever since I could walk, but I never applied the Word to my life. The Hope Center trained me to apply the Word to my life. I could feel God just picking me up out of the trash and carrying me and sitting me down into safety. And that's literally what it felt like.
When I turned to Him, He just embraced me. I didn't know the Bible, really didn't understand the Bible, but what I was experiencing was real.
Through the Nashville Rescue Mission's Education Department, men and women are taught skill sets necessary to develop a career in today's business environment.
They have classes on, how to fill out a resume, how to fill out a budget, being able to pay your bills on time and whatnot, just simply taking care of a checkbook.
I couldn't even turn on a computer. The first day, I had no idea how to turn on the computer. I took this class, I learned Windows, I learned Excel, I learned PowerPoint. All this is through the curriculum at the Nashville Rescue Mission. I never had a clerical job before, never had a secretarial job before. I now work for the state of Tennessee as a secretary, strictly from my scores that I can attribute to my computers class at the Nashville Rescue Mission.
The Nashville Rescue Mission understands that the nature of recovery is a lifelong process. Because of this, transitional housing is offered as a crucial step in helping a person stay on track.
There's a lot more opportunities to use or to relapse when you go back to work and you start getting money. And it helped me to have a place to go back to where everyone there is trying to do the same thing. I had stayed clean and sober for a week, in 20 years. I've got about 8 years behind me now. So that was huge right at the beginning. I don't struggle with the things that I struggled with when I first graduated, but they were tough at that time.
Because the need is so great, the Nashville Rescue Mission always has opportunities for volunteers, from serving meals, to teaching, to tutoring, to mentoring, to providing medical care.
The reason this clinic was developed was because people were falling through the cracks. The purpose is to try to help people get the care they need, whether it be something we can provide or whether we refer them to someone else.
This is a huge work that we do here, and without volunteers, we'd be looking to hire some people, and frankly, we just can't afford to do that. I had one lady in particular that came to me. In fact, she was volunteering on a regular basis, and I would say to her all the time, "Oh, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate the job that you do." Finally, about the third time, she stopped me and said, "No, thank you for letting me come, because this is the most enjoyable part of my day." And so not only do we get something out of it, but those that volunteer, they get something out of it as well.
When an individual comes to the point to where they know they want to change, the mission is there to help them through that change.
Had I not come to the rescue mission, I honestly believe, and it sounds like a cliche, I'd be dead. I mean, I was close to death when I got here. It was because of the generosity of the people of Tennessee that I have my life back, and that just blows me away. And it makes me want to be that way. Generosity begets generosity.
The way I felt on graduation day when I graduated from the Hope Center was like no other high that I've ever had in my life. And I mean it. And I wish that for everybody that has come there for change. And I wish that for everybody.
The Nashville Rescue Mission is a faith-based organization, and our programs are provided without relying on government funding. As a result, the Nashville Rescue Mission operates from donated foods and materials and is 100% funded by donations, which come from individual donors like you. Thank you for making it possible to feed, clothe, and care for the least, last, and lost of Middle Tennessee.
I'm glad that you've taken the time to get to know Billy and Carla. My name is Raider Walker, and their stories and countless others like them happen here at the mission each and every day. Since 1954, with the help of friends like you, lives have been transformed and are being transformed. Men and women are getting their feet back on the ground and living the lives that God intended them to live. There are a host of ways that you can become more involved with the mission. If you'd like to know how to do so, or if you'd like more information on the mission, please visit our website or give us a call. Thanks again for taking the time to hear our story. God bless you.